Sometimes as Americans, we feel like these other countries or these people, they're just so dependent upon us, they need us. And the reality is, yeah, the service that we offer is great. But the other reality is that these people figure things out. They're strong, they're courageous, and frankly, we also need them.
I realized that although there's all the big projects happening, there's small individual projects happening probably in all of us.
When you first come to a new place, especially a foreign country that you've never been to before, you tend to notice everything that's different. You know, you notice how the people look different, you notice the landscape, the buildings, the language. And then as you start honing in, you start seeing how we're the same.
Cuando los estudiantes miran a los voluntarios de Aptive que llegan al colegio para ayudar, ellos me preguntan por qué ellos vienen aquí. Entonces yo les digo, ellos vienen a ayudar y vienen a compartir lo que ellos tienen. Y ellos dicen, pero ¿por qué ellos quieren compartir lo que ellos tienen? Entonces yo les digo, porque ellos ven que el tener algo es una bendición y si pueden compartir lo hacen. Entonces ellos dicen, yo quiero hacer eso. Cuando yo tenga un poco más, yo quiero ayudar. ¿Sí?
I think a lot of us don't really realize how much we actually have with food, shelter, water to drink. Here we're building also a reservoir of water, not just for the animals, but to just have water here in this area. It's just something that we just look past so much. To be able to just have water whenever we need it, you can't really beat that.
I've enjoyed coming back this year so much, mainly because it's fun to see the ingenuity of the people. They don't waste things. I think that in America, we tend to be a little bit wasteful, and here they don't have an option to be wasteful.
And so we're here to build these structures, these physical structures, but what I really see we're building is connection, relationships, and hope. And this idea that in a world that tells us that there's borders and there's walls and there's lines that divide us, that love is what connects us.
After the first time that I met Nusta and we ended this trip and I went back home, I struggled because I had all of my luxuries and, you know, whatever I want and need in life, I had it. I couldn't help but think every day when I went home, was she warm? Was Nusta warm? Did she have food?
I've never been able to do any type of service like this in another country. It's really opened my eyes to the things that we have and we enjoy and most importantly take for granted. For me, I'm really going to really understand what it's like to be happy and content with what I have instead of what I don't have. Watching these people work so hard has really motivated me, and it's helped me realize like they're working hard because that's who they are.
This place has been, imprinted in my mind and in my heart. And yeah, it's challenging, it's tough, but they're okay. I was talking to one of Maria's boys in my very broken Spanish, and I said, well, how do you feel living here. And he looked up to me and he smiled and he said, I love it. And that's just an awesome lesson for all of us, that no matter what our circumstance, we can be happy.
You know, seeing the beds in Maria's house and the little kitchen all in the same room, seeing her father there helping her, no shoes on, just covered in dirt, just, you know, fills you with emotion.
I would encourage any person who has an opportunity to serve and to give back to do it, and to do more than write a check. There's something about using your hands and being with the people that changes you.